Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Terraria. I actually hadn't been planning on recording an episode right now, but I have a little bit of time before classes start this morning, and so I figured I'd go ahead and do some recording. So last time, as you guys probably recall from when we left off, we had reached this sort of precarious area. Oh dear. This sort of precarious area up here. Okay. And upon reaching this area, I had to turn back because our inventory... Well, our inventory wasn't so bad, but... Oh gosh, they can jump really far. The nice thing is, though, I have a good amount of knockback against them. So annoying. So many of them. You see this? There's 3 of them. That's not very effective. I'm just trying to put a thing here so that, okay. That's more like it. Kill these guys. I swear, these dungeon enemies are really annoying. Now I think I saw... Let me get this. Huh. I do a little bit of damage to him. I could have sworn I saw a chest. No, it's just another regular chest. Okay. Sorry, I thought I could have sworn that, okay. Again, I'm collecting these spikes just so that we'll have better areas to, That's quite a bit of damage, too. Okay, watching our health. Fortunately, collect a book there. Yeah, sorry if I'm not speaking much. It's just because I'm keeping a close eye on a whole bunch of parameters in the game. Largely, though, I guess our... Well, that's annoying. It's like dead end there. Well, I'm definitely going to have to mark on our... I need to find a way to mark that this has been... I'll do this. I don't like to waste the wood, but yeah, that'll do. That'll serve as a Hi. Forgot I could just use that. Now, overall, though, this should mean that we have a much safer... So I don't think there's any damage from this. No, there's no damage from that. Sorry for the lag, by the way. The dungeon just, I think, tends to lag my computer. Although, theoretically, once I have a... once I have a computer that is suitable for playing Skyrim, all of a sudden laggage in Terraria should not be nearly as much of an issue. I mean, just logically speaking, you know. Cobalt Shield would be awesome. There's probably one right in one of these 2 treasure chests here. Unfortunately, we can't get in those treasure chests. Oh, I hate that. Okay. Okay. So let's see. And, another chest. So, well, the nice thing about this dungeon is that we have 3 very easily accessible chests. I mean, very easily. Oh, I hate that. They also do those skulls do a ton of damage. They do 24 damage even with the extra defense. Okay. So shoot this guy. And I am going to collect some of this spikes as well, just for safety purposes, you know. And yeah, okay, not too tough. Do we have any keys yet? We do not have any keys. Let's see. Okay, I do not like these drift skulls at all. Really quite annoying. But our trusty musket does seem to do short work of them, so I guess it's not as bad. One downside, though, of having a smaller map like we're on is there's probably going to be a whole lot less treasure on the map than there would be. Oh, I forgot our buffs are... Okay. Yeah, sorry, I realized that our buffs weren't on, and that can be a bad thing, just generally speaking. Okay. Let's see if we cannot... Okay. The dungeon is really the most frustrating area, in my opinion, to make a Let's Play in. Just... Oh my gosh. Really, man? Just die already. So yeah, guys, our goal again here is to find some... Oh boy. This is not a good position to be in. I swear. I do not like this at all. Okay. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. I'm having some problems here. Swear to God. Really, really annoying. It's like I'm trying not to say anything bad, but it's quite hard with these stupid, I mean, just really annoying. It's so cheap that they can just shoot straight through walls, you know? I'm just gonna come back and kill this guy because he's so annoying. Oh my God. The dungeon really is just frustrating. I mean, I guess it's only fair that it should be. But really, just... We already out of those? Well, fortunately we have a ton of wood with us, so we can craft a bunch more. And... well, really just please speed up. But yeah, sorry guys if I'm sounding really frustrated. It's just, the dungeon is just so frustrating. Although, using firearms against these guys is kind of rewarding in its own way. Let's see if that shows us where the bottom is. Well, sure enough, there's another chest down here. Okay. Well, there's only one thing to do now, is to shoot all these guys in the hopes that one of them might... And sure enough, there is a gold key. It's going to take forever to kill all these guys, though. Oh my gosh. You can't really land because of that stupid one block right there. Where the, there's going to be a lot of treasure. Okay, come on. Screw it. Okay. So, note to self, that's quite an annoying place. Not so great. We're having more damage done to us than I would like to have done. Sweet. Well, that will make life much less annoying once we can equip that. Really, man? Just gonna kill him. Okay. I'm gonna put this across here and light this area up. And see if we can explore this one. I still kind of think that all the dungeons in here, there's something about them that seems inspired by, uh-oh. Yeah, if we're gonna stay in here for a little bit longer, definitely gonna use some buffs. Do not want to. It's really not a safe place to be otherwise. I like these, so I'm gonna collect that. Put my own torch up there. Okay. That's one thing I really hate is you can't clear out the area because of the spiky balls. You know? Oh, the Miramusa would be an awesome weapon to get right now. I also forgot, I have this. Might as well equip it. So to make sure we're on the same page here. Watch out for these guys. These guys, like, they, like, target you and then move in for the kill. That has quite a bit of knockback on it, though, against those guys. Okay. So, if I recall correctly... Oh god, it's slowing down. Sorry guys, when it starts lagging I just have to teleport back because, you know, as much as I want to get good quality footage for y'all, I also don't want to, again, to lose the series. Oh, I don't want to carry that around with me. Okay guys, well, as you can see we have plenty of potions, so shortage of potions isn't going to be a problem. That wasn't really long enough to be an episode, so I guess we'll go back there and see if we can't get some more stuff. See if there's anything I can drop off here, though. Okay. Let's go back for one more run through the dungeon. Again, if we can find some dungeon slimes, I'm gonna equip this though while we're running across, just to get there a little bit quicker. Yeah, sorry guys, the dungeon is just so frustrating, and it's for me, for some reason, it seems like it's the hardest place to comment on, just because I get so engrossed in the whole not dying thing, you know? So I apologize for that, if that makes the dungeon footing less than optimal as far as viewing. But I figure the intensity of trying not to die in the dungeon probably makes up, at least to a degree, for the at least makes up to a degree for what the heck? Just I walked into the wall. For the lack of commentary in those situations. And I'm being a little flippant about traveling, but that's because I already know there's not that much on the way over here that is dangerous for me, because after playing on this hardcore map for quite a while, since it's a small map size and stuff, I feel pretty, what's the word? Familiar, I guess, with the layout of the land, especially since I put those platforms over all the chasms. I think that's really a lifesaver. I mean, literally in the game, just because, you know, falling in one of those is really a death sentence, if you're not careful. Although, by the way, running across the landscape at max speed is also making me a little bit dizzy. So hopefully that's not too bad for you guys. But we are back to the dungeon. Okay, and it's gonna lag for a second here, but that's just because it takes a second for it to just despawn all of the enemies that spawned on our trek over here, which is kind of annoying when your computer's not that fast, like mine. That's okay though, because we'll slowly trek down into here. Okay. So I'm gonna wait for those two to wear off and then redo the buffs, because it won't automatically do them if you already have them engaged. Oh, I better put this back on too. Swear. And our defense is at 32 right now, which is pretty phenomenally ridiculous. So the chances of any enemy actually, like, you know, killing us is pretty low. Minus, of course, I'm gonna collect this up though. You know. Okay. So again, my goal here with all of this is just to try to make the place more navigable. Navigable? I guess that's the word. One downside about having the Cobalt Shield is there isn't any knockback. And as such, I need to collect all of the spikes. Because, yeah, not having the knockback, though, is, for the most part, really nice. The only downside is you can take a lot of damage if you're not careful. But, so long as you're moderately careful, it should be fine. So I think it makes traveling in the dungeon a lot more pleasant. Just because the big problem in the dungeon is you just get, you know, overwhelmed by a ton of enemies and they knock you back and forth. You can fall down. It's just not good that way. Whereas right now, you know, sure, I'm getting hit every now and then, but ultimately, you know, I can just pull down the okay. I wanted to have a lot of health. Okay. I'm gonna mine. I swear, the spawn rate is just insane. That's gonna take forever to kill them. Okay, my reasoning, again with all of this, is, in getting that one, moving that one block away that I just did, is that, okay, kill this guy. The musket really, you know, for a weapon that you can get pretty early on in the game, is quite a powerful weapon. Alright, let's see. Oh, I'm out of platforms. Again, that's what I get for being too, I guess, liberal with the use of the platforms, but you can also make a lot of them. Although, it's painfully slow trying to make a whole stack of 99 while being attacked. waiting for it to speed up. I wish there was like a button on there. Okay. Swear. Okay. Well, let's go explore this way. And see what they're... Oh, do you see that? Oh, okay. I gotta kill the dungeon slime. Okay. I can use this. Oh, nice. Because, I don't know if you guys know this, but the dungeon slimes, that is, always drop golden keys. Always. 100% of the time. And, we've got to watch our, buffs, because they're about to run out in just a second here. And we want to be very careful to use them as soon as... Yep. There we go. And see, that's nice because it allots us another... Basically, it allots us another 5 minutes of exploration time. Okay. Be careful here, though. You know, we're not invincible. We do have a... Okay. So again, we're killing a lot of enemies, but it's no guarantee that we're safe. Okay. Well, that's better, now that the enemies are gone. So, it's kind of terrifying, though, when you have a whole bunch of them come at you all at once, especially the big-boned ones. I do not like those. As you can see, he has a lot of health. And, oh, sweet, we got a shadow key. To a shadow chest. So, that's certainly significant. Okay. Gotta be careful here. This meteorite hand axe, honestly, is probably... Okay. Okay, we're getting some laggage. Just gonna keep doing that. You see that? There's 3 of them. That's not fair. It's not even slightly fair. Alright. Jeez. Absolutely everywhere. So the dungeon is bigger than I actually had thought it would be. Let's go in through the bottom one here. And fortunately the lag has just stopped. I think that was just a crap. Going through that's going to be a pain. Okay. Getting these spikes up. And I think, well, the nice thing is, though, we know how many chests, I guess, there'll be. I might actually, depending on, I think, do I have any? Okay, I have 3 of those keys. So I'm going to loot all of that. I do want to save at least one of those keys, though, for the floating islands. Actually, I might save the other 2 for the floating islands and just leave it at that. Well, I don't know. I think finding more enemies down here shouldn't be too much of a problem. Okay. Indecision, you know. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep exploring in here, and if I find more of the okay, it's really lagging. Sorry, I just can't risk it, guys. Okay, I tell you what, we have 2 golden keys on us. So how about next episode we'll make some meteorite shot, and, oh crap, actually, I might not have any more meteorite left, though. Yeah, I think okay, well, in that case, is it going to keep lagging? If it's going to keep lagging, I'm going to cut the episode, but if not... Okay. I think it's just when a lot of enemies spawn, like when you get deeper in the dungeon and spawn rate increases. I think that's really what's slowing down my computer, unfortunately. But hey, we got some cool things. You know, for a second I thought we got those from the dungeon chest, and I was like, wait a second, that's not right. Most notably, though, we got the Cobalt Shield. Getting a Muramasa would be the next ideal thing to get. Most of the other dungeon weapons aren't things that I'm too crazy about. Or that I ever used very much. Was that a vulture in there? Sure enough, there's a vulture on our farm. It's not cool. Not at all. Right, guys? So yeah, guys, I think since we don't have any meteorites, God, the lag is just terrible today. I really apologize for that. I mean, I've said before, you know, there's nothing I can do to control it. It just, it does on and off on its own. I did just click off stream for just a second. I did have one window open, and I was thinking maybe that one window was causing a bit of a lag. I think my frame rate increased a little bit when I did that, but I think overall it's just still going to be partially laggy. So, it is what it is. Don't know why I just said that. I don't really like it when people say that, or even when I say it. So, sorry about that as well. But alright, let's get into some of these chasms and start exploring. Having the Cobalt Shield will actually be quite useful in here. Because it means that we don't have to worry about getting knocked down and killed, essentially. I'm probably being way overcautious with the use of these, but we got a lot of wood from the jungle, and that's going to grow back on its own. Okay. I see some demonite over there, which is nice. Okay, kill this guy. Hey, we got some deathweed in here. That's nice. We don't really need the demonite that much now. It's actually pretty much not valuable at all to us. That's okay though. I just gotta keep a close eye on our breath meter. Okay. Good thing is that they cannot, they can't follow us down here. And the other good thing is, okay, so if we knock one more open, I believe that will be enough to get us the Eater of Worlds, which We don't really need to fight, actually. But, can't hurt, I guess, either. Let's see. Okay. So again, trying to summon some meteors. Some meteorites would be nice. This looks like quite a chasm over here. Wow. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. And I had to check at the clock real quick. It's, still have an hour and 20 minutes before my test, and I'll need an hour to, like, get ready and all that fun crap, you know. I think that's probably just the entrance from another, chasm. Okay. And so yeah, we can keep going down in here for at least a little while before I have to call it an episode. However, maybe I really should have gone through my inventory prior to coming down here because I'm running out of space. Did I pick up that band of star power that we dropped earlier? Okay, I did. We don't really need it, but crap. I'm gonna head back to the base real quick to just empty out the stuff real quick. I'm gonna keep filming though, just because it's not really actually that much stuff that we have on us. Ooh, we do want these though. Where did that go? Okay. I'll put this band of star power in here with all of my other extra accessories. And we won't need the Hermes boots for this. They're more of a convenience thing than a must-have item. So let's see, we didn't get any gems. So yeah, guys, I am happy though with our progress thus far. I think that given enough time, if we're very careful in the dungeon, and if we get, especially if we get the, what's it called? All our buckets there. Green bricks. That's important. That's important. Find a, oh, we have more bones. Seriously? I'm gonna put some chests in here. I don't really need to empty out chests. Let's put this in the eye. Maybe I am being a little too overzealous with the platforms because I'm almost out. Then again, though, it's better safe than sorry. And honestly, being in the dungeon, well, I guess while we're running over there, we can make some more of these. Okay. So we have 50 platforms left. Which is, I think, quite good. Now, see, I think here is where having all those platforms I put in the chasm a little bit ago is going to be really helpful, because getting down that chasm now is going to be pretty safe and really easy. Just because of all of the, what's the word? Just because of all the platforms sort of in the way. So, and eventually I think I'm going to try to optimize the landscape for making it easier to traverse. And so, I mean, see how much easier that makes getting through here. You know, plus having all these torches everywhere is nice. So overall, yeah, corrupt, I thought I killed him. Corrupt goldfish. Who'd have thunk it? And I think We honestly should be able to defeat the Eater of Worlds in here. I think with probably minimal problems. Hey, a meteorite landed, so we don't even really need to open this thing up, but we're going to. I need to keep a closer eye on my health, though. It's getting... I mean, it wasn't even below half, but that's still lower than I'd like it to be, you know? So, how about this, guys? We will break open this Shadow Pearl in the hopes that this will cause a meteorite to land. Another one in the future. I think the way it works is for every Shadow Pearl you destroy, there's a 50% chance the meteorite will land. I think that's how it works. So, let's use our buffs. Alright, we'll just fight him right here. So we're doing a lot of damage to him. He's doing a lot of damage to us, but we also have the Thorns potion, which means that any damage he does to us will be dealt right back to him. And as you can see, we are doing a lot of damage to him. So yeah, he's really not that hard to beat. He's just sort of feeding himself into the meat grinder, so to speak, you know? Quite an easy boss to defeat later on in the game, I guess. So yeah, he's just... I mean, look at that. I'm standing still and holding down the left mouse button. He dies like that. No effort at all. And he's done. So that's easy enough. So I figure while we're here, and since we have no fear of repercussions from his, all of his stuff, we might as well dig down this way and collect another Shadow Pearl. Because maybe we'll even fight him again in this episode before I have to go prep for my quiz. My quiz, by the way, is in pharmacology, which is not a terribly fun subject. I think it says on my channel, but in case there might be a few of you who don't know, I'm in medical school, which is part of why making video game videos is actually sort of my little escape from that, if you will. A lot of it has to do with the fact that I really don't have time to play video games in large quantities, but if I add the fact that I'm videotaping, then I can play small quantities of video games that is, and still get a lot of enjoyment out of it because of the whole having videos and stuff on it. Because like in high school, you know, I played Halo all the time, and that was a great game. I own Reach. I've barely even played it though, just because I don't have time really to play it. Whereas games with low time commitment, like Terraria, I can play, you know, half an hour, an hour here and there. And my problem with Halo always was I would tell myself, just one more match, you know. It was like I was, oh dear, that put out the torch I'd put down there. Okay, not cool. Okay, we got another orb of light. Nothing fantastic, but that is something that we... Oh, hey, wow, look at all that deathweed. Quite a bit of it. Okay. That's kind of weird. I'm going to collect this. I'm just going to put a little platform over the top, just so that it'll be safe in case we do decide that we want to go down there anymore, we won't have to go down there by accident, as in dying. Okay. So, Deathweed, lost Deathweed. Deathweed. Sensing a theme here. And this is going to summon the Eater of Worlds again, I think. And it's also going to necessitate that we use our buffs once again. It's not really going to necessitate it, I guess, but it will, must be easier to do it that way, you know? What I am going to do, though, is, what's the word? I'm really at a loss of words. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll smash the Shadow Pearl. Oh, okay, now I remember what I was going to do. I was going to connect these two through first, so that I'll be able to smash one, then smash the other, and then kill the Eater of Worlds yet again. That's one downside about exploring the corruption, is that he gets summoned a lot. But, just sort of how it works. At least we have the Demonite pickaxe, so we don't have to use TNT, which is, I mean, TNT is not compatible really with hardcore mode, because the chances of making a mistake with TNT, I mean, you know, the classic, TNT is known for the mistakes that are made with it. Like, that's what makes TNT famous in video games. Like, TNT never works as it's supposed to in video games, as far as I know. I mean, think about anything in Minecraft, you know. The first thing that happens with TNT is someone blows themselves up, or whoever they're playing with gets blown up. So, let's see. So again, I'm just going to stand here and hold this down. Because I'm just absolutely destroying him this way. And as you can see, it's not that much of a difficult thing to do. Literally, I just stand still and hold the mouse button down, and I keep an eye on my health just in case anything goes wrong. But it all looks like it's staying pretty high. He's doing 1 damage to me every time he hits me, or 5 if he hits me with his face. And there you go. Eater of Worlds has been defeated. So, he's not quite as scary, again, as he used to be. Ooh, ouch. That was not good. I mean, again, it's not that big of a deal. The drop is pretty low. So it looks like we're finding where the chasms actually are leading to. What do you say, guys? You want to fight the Eater of Worlds one more time this episode? Oh, hey, a life crystal. We haven't had one of those in a long time. Sweet. And again, have to keep an eye on the breath. How lame would it be to get this far in the game and then die because of drowning, of all things? You know. Oh dear. Maybe I shouldn't joke about that. Okay. Okay, so hold up for just a second. Let's use that life crystal. You never know when it might come in handy. And then we can just travel on to the right, where we will take on the Eater of Worlds yet again. I think after that one, we'll teleport back home and maybe search for that meteorite that landed. Don't think... Actually, after we defeat him, we'll probably just call it an episode, because it's almost time for me to start getting ready for this test. I mean, by starting to get ready, man, I've already studied for it for quite a bit, so I should be fine. It's not actually a test, it's just a quiz, but in medical school, you kind of treat everything like it's a test, because all of it's really important, and it's also very difficult stuff. Really, it all is. On a whole different level than college stuff. I mean, not that college isn't tough, but it's a different level. I have to destroy that. Okay. So, we got another musket. So this is, again, easy enough. We're doing quite a bit of damage to him. Alrighty, so if anyone knows, I'm not sure how long this takes to kill him, but I'm guesstimating that it doesn't take very long. I'm betting this is less than a minute. Maybe it is more than a minute. I don't know. But the exact amount of time it takes to kill him can't be that long. Essentially, the least limiting factor is the fact. Okay, well, I have a minute left on my Thorns potion, so I'm assuming that means that yeah, okay. Ooh, our inventory is full. Well, I don't think I saw anything on the ground there left behind from him. So I think we're okay as far as anything being lost. If not, honestly, the stuff that he drops isn't that valuable anyways. Oh, hey, we got a Valthorn. Didn't even realize that. That's cool. So let's look over here real quick. I have a couple minutes before I have to go for real. Let's see if we can find that meteorite. If it's not before the first area over here. Would it really suck though if it landed somewhere like that is inaccessible or something? That would suck. Or in the desert. I don't really like it when the meteorite lands in places that, you know, I think some people have had meteorites land on their houses before in Minecraft. That would be kind of cool, actually. Like, as much as it would suck to have a meteorite just like crash into the side of your house because it would destroy your architecture. It'd be kind of cool just for the sake of being like, look, there is a meteorite on the side of my house. So, but yeah, guys, I hope you're enjoying the series so far. I'm pretty happy with how far we've made it, and I'm also happy with the growth that we've seen. I don't know how many people were watching when I first started the I'll get those later. So, like I was saying, though, what was it? Guys, follow me all the way from the corruption. It's ridiculous. Okay. Well, I think we're getting close to the end of the map, actually. So, let's see if we can't find, see if we can't find that meteorite. Oh, sure enough we have. Do I have my obsidian skull? Oh, that's quite a bit of meteorite, too. Sweet. The only downside is it's definitely underwater, and that's going to make mining it a bit of a hassle. Oh man, we don't even have anything to collect that with, and okay. We'll run away from these guys so they do too much damage. Well, that's kind of cool. Okay, real quick. Gotta drop something. Do not need these goos, and I don't need these shurikens, and I don't need those goos. Okay, well, we know where the thing is, where the meteorite is. And we got a few meteorite blocks. Okay, it's really... unfortunately, though, it's time for me to go. As much as I really, really would like to just mine this all right now, and I really would, yeah, I really have got to go. So I tell you what, guys, next episode we'll start off by getting this meteorite mined, and then once we do that, we'll make some meteorite shots and look for the floating islands. Since we have, I believe, 2 golden keys, that means that we can open 2 golden chests on 2 floating islands, and so there's a good chance that we might actually find something we're looking for, like the, well, what we're really looking for is the, what's the word, words fail me so often, the lucky horseshoe, which will mitigate any fall damage, and it's one of the 2 things that will really increase our chances of survival. The other thing, of course, being the actual Hellstone armor, and we can't really get that quite yet. So, so yeah, guys, I want to say again, thank you for watching, and until next time, guys, take care. Later.